afternoon. Today is already Wednesday, and this week we are off on Friday. So on Friday you won't have to do any work, but I will be posting a story time for you guys, okay? Today's book is Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. This book's author is Grace Macaron, and the illustrator is David McPhail. There's Peter Rabbit carrying a bunch of eggs. Peter Rabbit was feeling very sorry as he had been a very naughty little bunny yesterday. He had snuck into Mr. McGregor's garden though his mother had clearly told him not to, and he lost his quite new blue jacket. Now Peter was determined to do something wonderful for his mother, so she would see what a good little bunny he really was. Then she would love him more than she loved his sisters, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who never seemed to do anything wrong. And so began Peter Rabbit's exciting Easter adventure. One sunny morning, Peter was walking past Miss McMullen's hen house when he saw that there were so many more eggs than anyone could possibly need. So he took a few eggs from the hen house and went along his way. By and by, Peter walked past Mr. Holloway's hen house, where he saw that there were many, many more eggs than anyone could possibly need. So he took a few eggs from Mr. Holloway's hen house and went along his way. Not much later, Peter walked past Mrs. Jones's hen house and saw once again that there were many, many, many more eggs than anyone could possibly need. So he took a few eggs from Mrs. Jones's hen house and went along his way. By noon, Peter had gathered an enormous number of eggs, which he carried to his home at the bottom of the very big fir tree. That's a lot of eggs. He's doing a great job balancing them all. What a good little bunny I am, thought Peter. Mother will be so pleased. As you may have guessed, Peter was not the tidiest of little rabbits, and as he tried to carefully stack the eggs against a wall, several open jars of paint, yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, and green, toppled over. What do you think is going to happen to the eggs? Can you make a prediction? Now let's see if your predictions are correct. And what a wonderful accident it was. There were eggs. Now the eggs were now decorated with all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, look how beautiful. Presently on, Mrs. Rabbit returned from the baker's to find a house full of painted eggs. I gathered them just for you, said Peter. Now, my dear, said old Mrs. Rabbit, quite amazed by the inventiveness of her son's mischief. While I appreciate your good intentions, you should not take what isn't yours. You really must return these eggs to their owners. So that night, Peter returned every one of the colorful eggs. And look what's happening. Peter Rabbit's leaving a little trail behind him, isn't he? Who else leaves a little trail just like him? The Easter Bunny. And the next day, Miss McMullen, Mr. Holloway, and Miss Jones' children, along with all the other children in the neighborhood, were delighted by what they found scattered in their gardens. As it happened to be Easter Sunday, the once quite naughty Peter Rabbit started a new tradition and earned himself a respectable new name, and Peter Rabbit became the Easter Bunny. The end. I hope you enjoyed this video.